Hello and welcome back to round 3 of L. I'm playing against Asti, who's on Fliers. Then I don't feel too afraid of this matchup. I do think I have tools to deal with it. Main board, they don't really have that much interaction, so I think if I can land a Wrath or a lot of removal spells, I'll be good. Unfortunate that I'm going to be on the draw here, since I do think play draw is pretty massive in this matchup. I definitely think they need the extra turn to start getting stuff going. This is a really awkward hand, especially on the draw. Like, I do have Seek Prophecy to find me like some amount of interaction, and like Juyu does do stuff. Mugate is, I think, good in this matchup because the mana is a bit sketchy. Putting half, but like also just like die pretty quickly. Definitely not a huge fan of this. Is it better than Mulligan though? Yeah, I think I will Mulligan this. And this looks, I think this looks better. I have turn 2 Weeping Lotus, turn 3 Echo. Probably bottoming the Reweave reality. Yeah, I'll go with that. 3-mana counter on the draw seems pretty bad here. Messenger of the Heavens by me. I think I'm playing Mirgate here. Can't name Nebula, which the mana base is pretty Nebula based. I guess I name like Flooded Morass. Plus, I guess Sedate Tundra. Ocean Master. No, I can't name Ocean Master. This is kind of awkward. I'll name Flooded Morass. This is one of the problems with Mirgate, where like a lot of lands are shared between decks. So, and your opponent are both playing them, then kind of a bit annoying. So they're gonna go nuts on filtering with Parrot and Messenger of the Heavens. Messenger, will hit me, bounce Parrot and Messenger. They're gonna ton of filtering. So I will have to deal with basically an ideal hand after this point. Fortunately, they don't have any Cosmic Sinkholes main deck, so that's actually pretty doable. Are they not? Oh, they're not clicking Messenger. Weird. Because maybe they don't realize. The Messenger can flicker itself. Because it is in its own pack. We'll see if... So, I prefer for the not be land Phantasmal Owl. I think anything else I'm like okay with, but Phantasmal Owl represents a lot of damage. So, would prefer that to not happen. State Chandra. So, like, I could... This is 5. I could just play the Weeping Lotus here. And that sets me up well for later. But I could also play Journey's End, kill the owl, which does like solve like a fair amount of issues. I like just ending the owl. And I guess to do that I'm playing I guess I'll play the Ocean Master to do that. The Sedate Thunder Draw makes me want to go Ocean Master. So I guess Ocean Master fetches Fairy Pillow, which is relevant in this matchup, so I think I'll actually just go Nebula. I have KT Life, Blue-White. Like, good. I might be able to get away with 1, but I'll go with 2. Go ahead, Journey's End the Owl. Doing this main phase to play around Gale Conjurant. They do only have 2, but if this got Gale Conjuranted, it'd be pretty bad, so play bottom the Journey's End, Scry 1, I suppose is good for me. Just gonna double check my deck list, see what this Juyu can hit. I don't really have much I can hit for the following turn. Crossing Fog, sure. There's another Phantasmal, which kinda sucks. I guess what I could do is to try and find settings. I think if I'm playing Juyu next turn, that's what I'm doing it for. I have to think whether that's good or not. I feel like it's pretty good. Just because the Weeping Lotus doesn't... I do want to get the Weeping Lotus down, but I also don't... I'm feeling like I'm under decent amount of pressure here. Oh, why did they not blink both the first turn? Weird. So they get to play a Dust Recall, because that's what the deck does, and I just have to deal with it. They don't take Griffin Country. Maybe that implies there to be a Griffin Country in hand. This Photo Depth tapped. So I'm threatened for 5 damage next turn, probably 8. They do have a Griffin Country and Full of Light. I think whether I want to just... So my choices here, Juyu look for Setting Sun. I suppose Sinkhole Sinkhole's not very good here, because I think I always want to play this Ocean Face tapped. Or I can play Weeping Lotus. I think I'm under enough pressure that Juyu's better here, too. Find a Seek Prophecy is always nice, though. Not the best in this situation. I guess I'd take Sinkhole kind of awkwardly. Not a very good card here, but whiffed on the rest of it. Then Ocean Master tapped. No, I'm probably gonna hit for, I mean, 5, and then probably Griffin Country in hand, probably. 8. Ico drops that, kills 2 of them. Definitely not enthusiastic about my spot here. If I draw Setting Sun off the top, then I become suddenly much more enthusiastic about my spot, but that has not materialized yet, so just double check to make sure they're not on any powder scatterers. No powder scatterers. Frosting Fog, okay, that's pretty spooky. Jared Hoff is also pretty spooky. If I only get hit 5 here, though, I don't think I'm too bad of a spot. I got 10, I'm like going at getting one shot. Probably, like, my opponent does have a lot of cards, but none of them are like especially scary, because I haven't seen a second L. Okay, well that's dealing 9, some amount. 5, 9. Not spell good for me. Cause I go to 6. And then even Ico minus 3 doesn't do enough here. Oh, they don't take off. See, this is 3, 4. I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm kind of on Setting Sun or Bust here. Yeah, I don't really see any way out of this besides Setting Sun. So Setting Sun off the top one time, and I'm not gonna bother playing out Ico because my opponent can quickly get around that. Going to game 2, we have kind of bad cards. Reweave is pretty bad, Amatai is pretty bad, Asti I think is a bit too awkward. I think I'm gonna assume that Weeping Lotus is not good here. I might bring those back in later depending on what I have to bring in. Setting Sun is obviously great here. Harm's Way is obviously very good. Toddy isn't at her best in this matchup, but I think she is pretty good. Thunder History. Fliers does have, I believe, a decent amount of enchantments. Griffin Country, Phantasmal. That's less than I thought. There's only on 1 enchantment buffer. Has 8 targets, and they're all kind of the more important targets in the deck. I don't necessarily mind them, but I also do like having some amount of Weeping Lotus. So I think I will go for Weeping Lotus. Everything else seems good, I think. Fire Priest with Toddy, also just a good card. Seek Prophecy, helps me find Setting Sun. Toddy, yeah, I think I'm on board with this. So I mean, I guess I do kind of want some Thunder Histories. They don't exactly have any way to answer Griffin Country if it does come down. What's it better than, though? I guess it's better than Weeping Lotus. I think I can afford to just play out land drops in this matchup. I mean, starting out now in type. Just need to get to 4 really, and I bring in a good amount of ways to slow the game down. So, well, this is a mulligan. I mean, I have Sinkhole on 1, good, but I have nothing else. Unless Johnny gets Sinkhole, I'm kind of Sinkhole-less. I think they have Spell Pierce too. Yeah, they have both Sinkhole and Spell Pierce. Mull this. And I think this is a bit better, which is good. No, what am I bottoming here? Johnny? Juyu? I think I bottomed Juyu. I think I like a Johnny here over Juyu. I'll do that. Juyu is a bit on the slow side. Still think it's correct to have it in, but then I think I'll go O'Shea on top pass. Just because I really don't want Phantasmal to come down 10-1. Then I can call like most things, I think. Could also Seek Prophecy 10-1. I think I prefer this just because Phantasmal is scary. I got Pool of Light. Another eventual trading in response. Yeah, I don't think I want to grab Berry Pillow just because I have the Lonely Area as well. So that's kind of my main end for the moment. Looks like they topped 1, bottomed the other. Johnny's end. Oh, I guess this is the awkward thing, because they did end up having Infiltration to play around Sinkhole, is that I kind of have to Seek Prophecy here, find a 3rd land. I guess it's alright. Seek Prophecy just to find. Don't find a land. Awkward. Not very many choices there. I mean, I don't have the worst interactive hand if I whip on a land again, but would definitely like to get this Toddy down as soon as I can. Yeah, okay, so I definitely don't mind a second Veil Infiltration. Especially at sorcery speed. Because Veil Infiltration is not that much pressure. And a Will Spirit is also fine. So 3rd land would be great, so I could just slam down Toddy. Juyu. Ugh. I feel like I need to hit my land drops and get this Ajani down. I don't think I have much of a choice here. Yeah. Maybe there's an argument for Sea Prophesying over Juyu, because Juyu is better at finding. I just need a land here. Which I definitely don't need Juyu for. So I guess I'd prefer it to be a blue producing land. I'll just Juyu, so I don't get punished for it. Oh wow. Oh shit. I mean, I guess I take Event Horizon. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say to this. Keep a 2-lander. Look, what 2 draw steps, 8 cards deep. Find no lands. No lands in top 10. Jeez. I mean, like they don't have a ton of pressure, so that could change very quickly with a Griffin Country or something. Crossing Fog. I mean, fine, I guess. I mean, I don't like it, but Gale Quadrant is not what I want to see here. Like, I guess if a Phantasmal Owl doesn't come down, then I'm probably still have chances here. You know, like Phantasmal Owl plus a land, I guess. Oh, there's a land. But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really feel like there's much I could do that game. I mean, I could sequence Seek's Prophecy and Sinkhole differently. I mean, I can definitely accept that that is potentially a mistake. At the same time, like, my Sinkhole doesn't hit Phantasmal. I mean, it doesn't really end up mattering because I land drops. Oh. Wellspit doesn't protect Griffin Country, which is good. Doesn't protect off either. Oh, well then. Yeah, I guess I pass. I don't know. Sometimes you get caught. Definitely can't see Prophecy there. That's like definitely feels like it's asking to lose. Like even like on the spot. Whereas like maybe I can like blow them out. Maybe I mean like they like I need them to have like nothing here. But I know they have the Kill Gondrin in hand. Off is oh, I'm just dead. I'm just dead, right? I guess my only out here is going single for one and hoping they like don't pay or something. Yeah, GG. Yeah. Like, there's no way that the keeping the 7 was right. Seek Prophecy of Johnny. Uh, like, maybe, and maybe I don't win this. Like, I guess it's possible I don't win this game if I do get my lands, but like I dropped Haughty on 3. It doesn't seem like they have an anthem. That, that they can't clear Toddy. I'm getting 2 life a turn. With like 1 more mana here, I can answer. I guess maybe they have. Do I know what they have in hand? No, I saw Chatting Parrot, Gale Quadrant, off the Cross in the Fog. Oh, I mean, I think I probably still would have needed to find a Setting Sun. I mean, actually, if I hit my lands, I go like I have a Johnny and Toddy ticking. So provided I don't, I think if I don't get immediately killed by Hoff, then I think I'm actually relatively safe. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely fit. Yeah, because I think if I got Toddy on 3, Johnny on 4, I'm winning that game. Because I think they play differently, but they were tapping out, so that's can definitely happen. So like even I'd be on so much more life. Yeah, no, but definitely not a very entertaining game. So, but still have next round. So hopefully we'll win that one to top 8. See you next round.